Hello, Viv.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm also known as Nara.
Oh yeah, Mongolian name Nara.
Yes.
She's given a name, Mongolian name Nara.
Yes.
Yeah. So Viv, it's been a wonderful experience like having a webcast or webinar in the research work, and then I admire your work for Professor Kobe, that we've done a tremendous amount of research to back up learning process and as well as higher education successes for the students.
Right.
Then would you mind to introduce yourself
Yes.
briefly to our Mongolia and Mongolian clients?
Yes.
And how Frankenkobe is backing up Frankenkobe in Mongolia, so
Yes.
that impacting on the education of Mongolia, which is to prepare the next generation leaders of Mongolia.
Yes, absolutely. Thank
Yeah.
you. Hello, I'm Dr. Nara Miller, or Dr. Eva
Yes.
Miller, and it's a pleasure. My role within Franklin Covey is to study the impact of the leader in me, and we've done many great research studies, and we have a long way to go in studying the full impact within Mongolia and all across the world. We are a global education leader, and so we are studying this globally now. And we have here Sanyova, who is a great partner with us in this research. He understands how important it is to measure the impact in Mongolia, not just in America or not just in the Netherlands or Africa. It's here in your country as well. And so it is a pleasure to meet you, students and parents and faculty or teachers and administrators, and we work very hard for you, don't we?
Yeah.
And we hope that you're seeing the many benefits in your life and in your children's lives. So thank you.
Yes. Just one more question.
Yes, please.
That's it. It's a very short videos, and then it's not going to be boring to our clients or Mongolian viewers. But
Right.
the importance is that you see you are doctorate on neuroscience,
Yes.
and it's a tough subject, and it's one of the latest subjects.
Yes.
And then you are doctorate. So
Yes.
why Seven Habits still today?
Right.
Why Seven Habits is to transform schools and transform maybe how education is being done, or how principals manage the teachers or faculty. So would you just mind to share, based on your research,
Right.
how it's going to transform the nation by education, transform the nation by way teachers think about education, based on your research? Just
Yeah,
briefly.
yeah, absolutely. Right, so my training is in cognitive neuroscience. And what we learned from what my studies were about is intelligence and how you can improve your intelligence through certain techniques. And while I spent a lot of time in the laboratory, what we learned from the larger research is that education, how you learn, is very important to that. And what I love is the 7 habits. Even though they didn't begin this way, they're actually very impactful in teaching a person how they can learn, to be motivated, to set goals for yourself. It's the best practices that we're learning in education that are coming out in these practices of personal effectiveness and interpersonal effectiveness in the 7 habits. So finding those parallels has been very exciting for me, and to see how that fits with the way the brain works and how it needs structure and it needs the ability to be excited and have a vision for your life, all from the 7 habits. So many parallels, it's very exciting.
So what it means is that it's a very big trade-off for maybe politicians, that change of a nation doesn't come from politicians or political decisions or even not elections, but it comes from a person, which are the kids of today who will lead the nation tomorrow.
Absolutely, absolutely. The capacity that we build, we talked about capacity building in our youth. And sure, there can be wonderful politicians who can see the potential of a program or of an education process like the Leader in Me and have that vision for a country, but it is because they have built their capacity and they've had these people who have helped them to develop the life skills that you get from the Leader in Me process.
Last question,
Yeah.
it's very interesting. That's why maybe this video is a little longer than usual. Just last thing. How would you imagine if America grasped the 7 habits nationwide? How would you imagine today's America?
Without Trump, Donald Trump.
Uh-huh.
No, if America was to grasp the 7 habits fully, there would be, I think
Which
that-
means 7 is, Leader in Me has been in the education or,
Yes.
elementary middle school only
Right.
6 years time.
Right.
Maybe comes in 16 years, but
Right.
then out of thousands of schools in America, if the Leader in Me has been implemented 20, 30 years ago, by the time that Stephen just introduced,
Yes.
how would you imagine America? Or how would you imagine America in 20, 30 years time?
Yes, yes. broadly, I would imagine in America where more children are ready to go into the workforce, where they have the skills to lead their own lives in whatever path they choose. But beyond that, they also have a vision for their lives that they've been able to develop through a process like The Leader in Me, our eighth habit, finding your voice, having that within a Leader in Me school where a child is able to find that greatness through the help of their teachers and their parents and administrators to say, this is something great in you, and they develop it. I mean, the possibility of it is amazing. To have the skills to pursue it and to have someone helping you to develop it and developing it within yourself, having that motivation. So a beautiful existence to me.
Yes. Thank you. And would you please then hack all of Mongolians and also
Hello.
our clients
What a pleasure.
through me?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
It is an honor. Goodbye.
Yes.
Thank you.